Hello fellow planters. So I'm going to be talking to you guys today about the Ficus Elastica, also known as the rubber plant. But first, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And now let's continue with the description. So the Ficus Elastica comes from Southeast Asia, and they're native to areas like Nepal, Bhutan, Indonesia, northeastern India, Burma, China, and Malaysia. Of course, we know that Burma is the coldest country in Southeast Asia, hence the name Burma. So anyway, it's a type of plant known as the banyan group of figs, just like the banyan tree. And if you've ever been to Legoland down in Florida, they have a nice banyan tree over in the Cypress Garden down there. Anyway, this tree can get up to 30 to 40 meters tall, which translates to 100 to 130 feet. And it's pollinated by something known as the fig wasp. And so the flowers are not really showy because they're designed to attract that kind of wasp. However, keep in mind that they do not flower that often. Of course, they do get pretty big with diameters up to 2 meters tall. So, the wasp will be dwarfed heavily compared to the size of a really full-grown one. And they basically can produce latex. When you cut into it, it has a white sap. However, it's not commercially viable, and it's not the kind of plant that they actually make the latex rubber from, unlike a different type of plant, which doesn't come to mind at the moment. But you can grow these outside in zones 10 through 12. Indoors, you can grow them as a potted plant. They do like bright diffuse light, and I have this growing on a north-facing window, and it's been happy. This variety has nice dark green leaves, and you have others with darker leaves, and I think there's even a variegated variety. And indoors, they'll do well at room temperature because they like temperatures from around 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to water it, but not keep the soil waterlogged. Of course, some sources will say that not to let it be excessively dry, but if you do forget to water it for a few weeks, it's still going to be fine and happy. And to propagate these, you want to take cuttings, and then you dip them in root hormone, stick them in the ground, and cover them in a humidity dome. But you can also propagate these via air layering. And that's all there is to these. They look really well growing in antique crock pots on a nice iron planter. So, if you don't have one, you may want to consider adding this to your plant arsenal. Anyway, thanks for watching and happy planting.